Hello, 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 and welcome back to Comics and Cold Ones. I'm JP, and that is Sean. We are here to rock on. And by Sean, I mean Pope G. Hanging out with JP. Yeah. What's going on, man? How's it going?
Shark Week!
Shark Week! Shark Week! So, I see that you're representing Shark Week. That's exciting. If you like sharks. You know, funny story.
I like sharks. Let me stop you right there.
I've been watching a ton of shark videos all week. From great whites to people fishing and sharks eating their catch. And I'm just like, man, sharks are brutal and ruthless.
Yeah.
So
they're pretty much like fuck everybody else.
It's very interesting. Shark Week is very interesting. I enjoy the idea of sharks, but you know, after our last show, when someone wanted us to be eaten by sharks, I was less than thrilled about that after watching how quickly they devour a fish.
Yeah, and this particular person sent me a video of a great white like coming up and eating some chum, and I was like, I guess I know which one of us it is.
Fair enough.
JP, I guess you're safe, man.
Four-way flashers, how you doing, man?
You said shark titties. Where my fins at?
What's up, Hazel Dan? They're probably having a good little time tonight. It's Sunday night. It's Comics and Cold Ones. What better way to kick off your work week than with two guys? And that's it.
Hanging out with two guys.
No burgers, no fries. All shakes and shark titties. That's how we roll.
That's all we're going to talk about, shark titties.
Yep, tonight's episode is brought to you by Shark Week and Shark Tits. The home of the fishy tits.
I'll be showing you my personal album collection of different shark tits and fins, because you have to have everything the titties, because you know that.
So, do you spell titties with T's or D's? Because I've seen it both ways, and it's kind of confusing to me.
I always spelled it with T's.
Same, but I saw someone recently on Instagram put down, "Show me those titties" with D's, and it really confused me. No, unless it was like some kind of implying that they wanted D-sized boobs, then I could understand. But I was really confused. I've never seen it with the D. It's kind of a weird word, actually, when you say it so many times over and over in your head. It's like that's a weird word. Like, where did that word come from?
Well, that's what you're going to find out today, ladies and gentlemen, is where the origin of titties came from. You thought you were going to see comics and shit and beer, but no.
Yeah, well, I can say that I have no beer because I haven't bought any, and tonight I got this delicious chai tea latte.
There you go. Well, tonight I'll be drinking Founder's Breakfast Stout.
Now see, that kid looks like he wants some titties.
Yeah, he's been watching Shark Week and he's hungry.
There is no doubt, sir. He does, in fact, own the greatest. And
indeed I do. Indeed I do.
There's no comparison. Like, when it's Shark Week in your house, do you just put that comic book like in your kitchen? So when your wife is making breakfast, you're just like, hey.
I'm locked in our walk-in closet, and I can't get out. And I get food slidden under the. I'm allowed to have my phone and a plug-in, and they won't let me out.
She don't let you out for Shark Week?
Like, I start scratching at the door. I'm like, I'm okay, baby. Just open up. Everything's gonna be fine.
And when she like falls for that trick,
I won't make a mess this time.
You just open up the door and throw the comic in her face. Shark titties!
When I just start thrashing around like a shark.
I hate Shark Week in this house. That son of a bitch.
That motherfucker trying to bite me.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that's a really good intro for this video for everyone to be super hyped on.
Yep. This will be our last show because CensorTube is going to kick us off.
Oh, you know what? We'll find ways around that for sure.
Yep.
We didn't use any political jargon, so we should be okay. Unless Shark Tits are running for president, we're okay.
By the way, when we say shark titties, it's with a D, not a T. That's our loophole.
Ah, that's true. It is the politically correct word with the D.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're going PC with titties. Ditties.
Man, we already went off the rails, and it's only 9:07. I've heard tatas. Actually, I think Sora, when she signed the shirt, put tatas on there. But anyways, so what have you been up to, good man? Besides sending me awesome gifts that I'm going to show here in a little bit.
I went to my LCS and I hit a dollar bin and I pulled some books that I thought I might be interested in from like the new stuff coming in. But also, while I was on vacation, a certain friend of mine texted me that there was a particular book I needed to look at. And it came in a few days ago. Because it came from Canada, but at first I thought it was coming from France when I ordered it, but, French, Canadian, France.
Close enough. A Pierre is a Pierre, right?
I mean, they made it sound like it was going to take a long time for me to get it, so I just automatically thought it was going to be from France, but it was not.
Well, I can tell you that my shit from Europe sat in customs for over a month, so I totally understand.
Well, I mean, I waited like 2 years for that fucking Kickstarter, so, like, the hardcover I showed you.
Yeah.
I can't really show everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, but, it's all good.
It's all good, brotherhood.
So why don't you tell us what you got into?
Well, I did the Dallas Card Show yesterday. And interesting. It's a sports card convention. They got tons of Pokemon, but they've really expanded the comic books. There's a whole room that's basically just for comic dealers. But then in this particular show, they expanded the dealer tables to another room as well, and we took a walk through there. I guess Tone Rodriguez was probably the only name that people might be familiar with because he does the interior art on like Stray Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So Alicia and I, my girlfriend and I, we had a really cool conversation with him. He was doing a sketch for somebody who I saw it posted in our Facebook group for Stray Dogs today. That guy got his sketch. He got Barf from Spaceballs done.
What's your name?
But it was really cool, and we just had a really I don't know. Have you read Stray Dogs? Are you collecting Stray Dogs yourself?
I have not yet because obviously hunting down the first 3 issues is hard, but I did pick up a Stray Dogs cover.
Well, they do a lot of horror movie, homages, so I'm obviously drawn to that, and I figured that would be up your tea. Hazel Dan and I, we talk about it, we share stuff every day, but...
Well, it was, but I was just late in the game, and...
That's fair. I wasn't... It wasn't initially something I was going to be interested in, I thought, until I actually watched an interview with the guy, the Tony Fleeks, however you say his name, and then I learned that he was from the same area of South Dakota I lived in, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I heard the story, and I was like, okay, this is interesting now. And then they started doing all those horror homage covers, and I was like, oh crap, something else I got to add to my list here because they're just too cool not to, right? I mean, I love homage covers in general, especially the horror and the movie type stuff. There's those what was it, X-Force that did that Underworld homage cover.
Yeah,
it's really, really nice, and I wish I would have held on to those for a little while, but. And that kind of stuff, photo variants, whatever. I don't get too excited about the photo variants. You know, there's some cool ones out there, but I'm all about the artwork. So I really enjoyed the horror homages, and he gave us a nice little story about the Crow cover and how that came about, and asked us never to repeat it. So I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Damn.
But yeah, it was really interesting. It was nice to talk to an artist. It's been a long time since I had a conversation with someone in the hobby like that. So, but yeah, we hit up the Dallas Card Show, bought a bunch of cards for the business and some supplies I needed because you can't find any. Caught up with some people that are looking to expand on the card side of the business, like nothing to really do with the comic world, so I won't talk about it too much. But you know, it was a lot of people, tons of people at this convention. Yeah, it was a pretty good turnout. Well, Mike Madonna was there.
Nice.
So my goal was to get a Mike Madonna signature. He had a crazy line, and he wanted $50 a signature. So I said, What was that?
I have no idea.
You hear it?
It almost sounded like a copy machine or something.
It did. It literally sounded like someone copying something. And I'm like, I do not compute because I have a printer, but it's turned off. Yeah.
And I'd like to thank Four-Way Plasters on letting me know that Canada and France, the large separation is called the Atlantic Ocean.
That is geographically correct, I suppose. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Knowledge hurts me. Get it away.
What have you been up to, man? What's been going on for you? You hit up some shops. I did go to my LCS this week, and I'll talk about that in a moment.
Yeah, like I said, I got some dollar bills, and I went and I got some of the new stuff from last week and this week.
So you got lots of stuff?
Yeah, I have quite a bit to show.
Is that before or after you show them titties?
I'm a big Maleficent fan too, and I went to Walmart and I actually had this little DVD.
There's some weird feedback.
Yeah.
Hold on. See if that fixes it.
Hello.
Does that sound better?
It sounds a little bit better.
Yeah, there we go. I don't hear it now, at least. Maybe someone's breaking into my computer.
And they just put echo in.
Alright, it should be alright now. But yeah, anyway, so what the shit? Ghost in the Shell, man. Ghost in the Shell. So you got the figure from Walmart?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you want me to start off with the dollar bins? Or
yeah, start off from wherever you want to.
These are the dollar bins, and on that, this one mainly obviously because I'm a Wolverine fan.
You have to hold it a little bit to your left. There we go. Perfect. Ben Grimm Logan?
Yeah, I've never seen this before.
Neither have I. He's got that sweet Canadian flag on his shoulder.
Yep. And then playing Clarion, aka the Witch Boy. And then I found Warlands issue 1. I just really like the artwork. It kind of reminds me of Battle Chasers. Like that. Issue 1, 2, and 3. And then this is a really cool book I've never seen before. It's a one-shot from Vertigo called The Unexpected. And it's like different stories of horror stories in it. But I thought the cover was pretty badass.
Is it like an anthology?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a one-shot, but it's kind of like a, what is it, just like a creep show or something like that. Like they have like this little horror story with it. And then I just picked these up because I like the covers. Speed Racer. Number 2, they didn't have number 1 of that, but number 2 and 3. But this is one that I really want to read. It's Speed Racer Presents Racer X. And they had all of these 1 through 3. So I thought that was pretty cool.
You like Speed Racer?
Yeah, I like it pretty good.
Is that what that is? Like a Speed Racer type stuff?
Yeah. And then I found a Bike Club number 1.
Hey, do you have your phone on as well? Or there's gonna be a lot of...
It's not on show.
Oh, it's just a lot of feedback coming from your sound, it sounds like. I don't know. Weird. I don't know, sir. I'm trying to play with it here.
How about now? Is that better?
Could you try again?
I'm not talking to you, bitch!
Huh.
Well, Siri thinks she should be involved, apparently.
Let me try something. Hold on 1 second.
Alright. Did it work? Are you frozen? What?
That was exciting.
Yeah, I lost you for a second.
I know. I warn you, man. It's my internet. Every time we do this show, it's like, the hell you will.
The hell you will.
I think that was part of the feedback, honestly. But we'll see if people in the chat will say what's up. Mr. Rig, what's up? If you weren't hearing me earlier, I was saying, hey, Mr. Rig, what's up? I'm doing great, man. Just living La Vida Loca. That's Spanish for all you white folks.
Where's white folks?
Oh, man, I remember that comic. That was awesome. Is that a second series, though? Because wasn't there a first series, too?
Yeah. But I think this is part of the first series.
Okay. Was that a number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I just remember, it had all the things that I like in life at that time of my life. Vampires, ladies, caution tape. I was really into the caution tape as a young man.
For some reason, I put that with the song "Shake Your Ass to Watch Yourself." Caution! Don't when you're shaking your ass. So there's a Jenny Sparks, number 1 of 5. I picked this up because I saw it was a Mark Miller. I wanted to check it out.
Remember to the left a little bit there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Get your Jenny Sparks on, y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you read any of that yet?
Not yet.
No.
when I found the Star Wars Rebellion number 5.
And these are all still in the dollar box, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got 2 more. I got Star Wars Vader's Quest, number 1.
That looks kind of well, that's Dark Horse, so that's nice.
I've never seen this before, but I got it because I really like the logo at the bottom. Because growing up, I guess it's like a retelling of Joker number 1 from the 90s.
Oh, okay.
It's like a different cover, but what I really like is that's my favorite logo when they write the Joker.
That's cool.
To me, that logo has like a lot of nostalgia of when I was younger, and if I see the Joker, I always saw it, and
sure,
with like pink and green letters and with his face on it somewhere. But that's all my dollar bins.
Dollar bins. I got one from the dollar. I got a dollar comic as well.
Let's do it.
So if you guys already watched my haul video I posted, then you're gonna have to re-see some beautiful books. So you'll get over it, or you'll unsubscribe and run away. And either way, life goes on. But anyways, I got this for $1. I don't know why I bought it. As I said in the video, I was doing these Facebook auctions and Facebook buy it nows, and apparently I bought this book for $1 at some point. I think it was a cool Miles Morales cover, Spider-Man number 18. It was $1, and I like the blood and the black and red. It's just freaking sweet. No idea conceptually what the context is of any of that, but you know what? That was my $1 book.
It's a sweet cover, man.
It is, and well worth the $5 shipping charge I had to pay. I hate those Facebook things because they're always like, you want a book for $1. Do you want me to hold it for you or ship it for $4.50? I'm like, just ship the book, man. I don't even know if I'll ever see your kid again. But so I went to my local LCS. If you guys have probably listened to me talk about it ad nauseum, but it's not your typical comic shop as far as I think they're more gaming. Well, anyways, I decided to go in there and I met the owner. I had a conversation with him. I started a pull list, right? I'm kind of getting tired of paying shipping on books that I should be able to get locally, like, Something is Killing the Children, ongoing, you know what I'm saying? There's actually going to be a spin-off series called House of Slaughter that's going to be coming out in October. It's going to be more developing, because if you've read Something is Killing the Children, or if you've read any of it, she's part of this House of St. George or whatever it is. This House of Slaughter, I guess, is the last name, obviously. But you learn, through this process that there's a lot more people than just Erica out there killing monsters. So they're going to kind of spin off of that, and we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be interesting because when you have that many characters, you can build a whole world, especially if they're obviously going the TV route, whether it's Netflix or whatever. So it just makes sense that you would expand upon that universe and have some fun with it because, why wouldn't you? As a writer, and that's your property, why would you not want to? So anyways, I went in and started a pull list. They have some interesting practices, but, talked to the guy for about half hour and,
Did you have to sign a contract in blood?
It was close. It was a little less bloody, but they have. And I understand the reasons behind it. Don't get me wrong. I used to work at a comic shop, and I understand that people that do pull lists, some of them just disappear and leave you with a shitload of books that you can't. Yeah. So I get it. And my pull list is very small. I just want my horror titles. The stuff that I'm actually reading. I'm not looking for incentive variants. I'll go other places for that because they don't really do that there because they don't order that much. They're a giant store, but they're more gaming, like your Warhammer and your stuff like that. So, anyways, really nice guy. Him and his wife, they're both really friendly, and I just decided to do that. And while I was there, I went and looked up some new issues, I went to the new release wall. And I decided to pick up the copy of this. It's another book by Bad Idea. This is called The Lot. It's written by Marguerite Bennett. So it's another horror-looking title, right? So, I'm a sucker for horror movies and horror-themed properties. So that was all I picked up from the LCS there. Oh, that's not true. I lied. Because I had already pre-ordered these, so these were in there as well. And I have one more book that I did lie. So I had already paid for these in advance just so I could get the Fortnite comics, I got the whole 6-issue run. But while I was paying at the register, I took a little look at their wall books, and I saw this on the wall, and I don't have this. This is Stray Dogs number 2.
Oh, nice.
So if you can see it there, I need that for my run, so it makes sense to go ahead and it was only $15, so it wasn't like it was terrible. They had another number 1 there as well, but I already have 2 of those, and they wanted $60 for it, so I'm like, What's up, Andy T? Is that my good friend Andy from Indie Comic Spotlight? Hope so. It's good to see you. But yeah, I like I said, I haven't had a pull list in forever, and I just it's really hard to keep ordering certain issues for and then having to pay $8 shipping for or for example, I have a package that's finally coming. I had pre-ordered back in March. I think it was from Unknown Comics maybe, and all the issues I had ordered except one of them didn't come out till the end of July so they've all been just stacking up, and I'm like, dang, I hate that process. But I mean, it's my own fault for maybe not doing separate orders, but then you gotta pay twice the shipping.
Yeah,
it's a double-edged sword.
I got you.
Well, it's good to see you, Andy, or I guess see you as in word form, but but yeah, anyways, that's what I picked up from my LCS, and then of course I got tons of books in the mail from some friends named Pogrammy, and then some stuff that I had purchased. So what do you got to show next?
Alright, these are my pickups that I got from last week and this week from my LCS. I picked up Skybound number 1. I got the Clementine cover, and I also picked up the Rick Grimes cover.
What is that?
It's called Skybound X, and it's beyond, it's different. It's from the world of Walking Dead, but there's just different weird stories in it.
Oh, okay.
But I have to say, man, I personally, and people might pop shots at me, but I didn't like it. I thought it was stupid as shit. This is Rick Grimes in the future, and aliens are taking over the people that have died, and the only thing I even liked about it was the lightsaber.
The lightsaber?
Yeah, he's wearing a lightsaber.
Oh, that's what. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. That's weird.
I mean, I even read it, and I was just like, oh man, nope.
So I don't know if you are into mystery boxes or not. I know myself and Hazel Dan, we have conversations about mystery boxes a lot. I'm a sucker for a mystery box every once in a while when I like to throw my money into the trash. That's just how it is. Andy said that Skybound series might be good down the road. That's the man to know right there. He knows the indie world like nobody else. But anyways, so I saw that Skybound is doing a mystery box for Adam Eve from.
I just saw that today. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I literally had it, and I'm like, what? No! You're not clicking on that button. and then my friend Hazel Dan says, "Hey, look what we did today," and I'm like, no. They didn't do that mystery box, but they might be doing something else. So I it just cracks me up because oh my gosh, it can be so fun. And honestly, while we were at the card show, my girlfriend and I were walking around, and there was this table booth. I just picked up some Pokemon cards for my son and I to open up, or me and her or whatever. I don't reserve Pokemon just for kids. I'm a sucker. I like the shinies. But anyways, this guy would walk around the corner and he has a little sign up here and it's like, mystery bag. It's like, pump the brakes. Okay, so what do we get here? And we went ahead and bought one and we did all right. Like we got more than our money back for sure, but it's just funny.
Commons that you didn't want.
Like, I'm not like a big gambler or anything, right? Like I don't, I say that as I'm betting on sports tonight. So I'm not a big gambler. I just like to gamble. So,
famous words right there.
I know. Hey, I won $8 on baseball.
I'm not a gambler. I just like to gamble.
I don't do a lot of scratch offs, but every once in a while I get a wild hair, and I'm like, hey, here's $40 I don't need. So.
I don't care about money.
Yeah, money's stupid. But anyways, sorry to interrupt you. I was just thinking of the Skybound thing. Led me down that rabbit hole there.
Well, I looked at it too today. I was like,
If you can find value in it, and I don't even care about getting like a $300 book. I mean, I'm just talking, if I'm going to have to pay $25, if you can give me $25 in value, then it's not a big deal, and I feel like I did something, right? But when I did that torpedo box open, I don't know if you guys watched that video or not, but I did not get my $25 back or $50, whatever it was, and I'm just like, horseshit. That's what I got in a box. And then they have their made-up prices that they put on there, and it's like, there's no way anyone's paying $10 for Jonah Hex 72 that has nothing to do with anything ever. But whatever, it's all for fun, and whatever. Sorry, carry on, my wayward son.
All right, I will. I picked up Masters of the Universe Revelation #1.
Oh yes, is that the Stepan Sajak cover?
Yes, sir.
I love that dude's artwork.
It's great, but I also like Mike Mignola's artwork. And so I got 2 copies of those. And I actually read this issue because you got me inclined into this series, but it's Stray Dogs, and it's a homage to me.
You mean you actually read a comic book? That's weird.
I read the start of the He-Man and the god-awful Skybound stuff. And then I picked up, because, I like horror too, so I picked up the Electric Black #1. And this is basically, it's almost like, this is really like Creepshow, because you have like a character that owns like this, pawn store, and like you go in and like you can, get these artifacts, but you don't, they're cursed or whatever. But, it was an okay read.
You sell your soul at the pawn store?
I probably have once before.
Makes sense.
And then, this is what I told you, great minds think alike. Got God Killer #1.
Oh yeah. To the left. There you go. That is the beautiful Nin Chang cover.
Yep. And they only had 2 copies at my store, so I bought them both because it's such a beautiful cover. And the sucker that I am, they also had Valkyrie. And so I picked it up.
Valkyrie? Is that from Alternative Press?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got this very edition that they had.
Oh, fancy. The ladies.
Well, I have one more thing to show, so I'll let you show off some stuff if you want.
Well, like I said, if you guys already watched my haul video, you're gonna see some repeat, and repeat. But so studio price is crashing.
Studio price.
There was these Spawn Universe covers that came out. Sorry about the glare. I'll try not to get a glare. I don't know why I picked these up, just because they're Campbell covers, I suppose. I don't know that.
That's not a bad reason.
What's that?
Said it's not a bad reason.
This right here is freaking awesome, though. I don't care.
I need to grab the Gunslinger cover.
Yeah, the other ones, I'm like, meh, but it was almost cheaper. But because they had some bundle or whatever to get 4 covers for X amount of dollars, so I'm like, they're all Campbell covers, so I might as well just get them. But that Gunslinger cover is really what it was all about for me. I'm, everything else is whatever, but that was a pretty sweet. Those books are heavy too, by the way, guys. If you haven't picked one up, they're very thick.
Well, I'm also a Dark Tower fan, so
yeah,
Gunslinger is the word.
It is. It's a trigger word for you, isn't it?
It is.
So my friend Pope here, he knows that I'm a fan of Something Is Killing the Children. He knows that I like bubblegum covers and maybe some milkshake covers as well.
Now, that's some of those are repeats, but I already threw them in the box.
You know what? It doesn't matter if they're repeats, because you can never have too much of a cool thing. So we got this Robin #2, first appearance of Flatline. She's got some bubblegum going on right there on the lips.
On the lips.
I actually like that book a lot. I like the way the color looks on there.
Mm-hmm.
And this book is pretty cool. You got the Harley Quinn 52 foil cover, and she's like, I think I said this in my video, but I think that she and Jubilee are like the perfect characters for bubblegum covers, in my opinion. One for Marvel, one for DC.
Oh yeah.
It's just their personality. And then of course the Jubilee is a really cool cover. That was the one I was really excited about, and the fact that you sent me another one makes me twice as excited.
All right.
And then 2 covers that I didn't have, and I'm super stoked about, is this Harley and Ivory Betty and Veronica milkshake cover.
Amanda Connor.
That was really cool. Yeah, I'm not a huge Amanda Connor fan, but I do like this cover because Archie's in the perfect world right there. And then this cover I'm so stoked about, because Jupiter's Legacy. I really like the Netflix show. It's too bad they canceled it.
Yeah,
I thought the actress portrayed this character very, very well. Slutty, trashy, bubblegummy. So, thank you, sir, for all those kind words.
Very welcome.
But wait! This is probably, the word of the day. You got some Peach Momoko.
I got it just because of the Peach Momoko cover. I swear.
Yeah, for sure. But this is a cool cover. Like, that's very nice. I didn't, I don't know much about Cherry Pop-Tart, other than Hazel Dan talks to me about Cherry Pop-Tart once in a while. That's because of Peach Momoko, obviously.
To be honest, I only found it because I was on Midtown Comics, and I just put in Peach Momoko, and that popped up. And then I read the description, and I was just like, reprinting like an old horn dog comic. I hear you.
Everyone needs that, though. This era is going to need that. And then, of course, like you said, great minds think alike. This is just too pretty. And I have to thank Hazel Dan for showing this to me, because I was looking up something, and all of a sudden I get a text with that picture of that cover, and I'm like, then I went down the rabbit hole, and I saw that there's a God Killer Ashes of Tomorrow, or Tomorrow's Ashes, there was a fried pie variant from 2017. Since that book was so delayed, that cover apparently never made it, and it's absolutely a shame because it's beautiful. I talked to the artist about it, and she's like, I don't know if it ever made it or not. You know, she's like, I
got paid. I
got my paycheck. I don't care what happened to that book. Good luck on your search. I'm like, thanks. And then, of course, you got some more goodies from my man, Pope Grammy. We're going to do these in reverse order. You got a nice Something is Killing the Children 11 blank sketch variant. I don't think I'll have anyone write on it or sketch on it, though. Maybe, probably not. And then, of course, you got this number 11 Jenny Frison. I guess it's a Virgin cover. I don't know if it's a ratio or one per store.
I don't know. I just know that I grabbed it when it was there.
And then, of course, the most beautiful of all Jenny Frisons would be the Something is Killing the Children #1. And that's funny. Like I said in the video, I remember you guys, you and Hazel Dan, 2 years ago when that came out, and you guys were like, JP, I know you're not into comics right now, but you might want to check this out. And I'm like, dang it, that's such a beautiful cover.
Well, that's a funny thing because, like, I told you I was going to be going through my shit looking for bubblegum variants and shake variants, and while I was going through there, because when I first sent you that first #1, I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I swear to God, I bought like a stack of more of the #1s. And thank God I kept looking because I went in my closet because I still have comics in there. And I opened up the top box and I was flipping and I got to the very end and it was just like, there was like 3 or 4 like Jenny Frison covers of it. I was just like,
no kidding, dude. That's a mortgage right there.
I was like, JP is going to be livid. In a good way.
I was super stoked, man. I was like, no freaking way. What is he doing?
So everyone wants to know if we have a House with Slaughter tattoo on your forearm.
No, it's Iron Fist. Now, I have been contemplating using this blank space over here for some House of Slaughter dragon tattoo. It goes with the theme. You know? Plus, I have a little dragon up here. So.
No, never mind. You already commented Iron Fist.
Yeah. But anyways, going back to some of those Facebook auctions, I had bought some books from a guy and he was holding them. They're all Stray Dogs, and like I said, if you guys seen the haul video, I apologize. However, I'm not ashamed to show these again.
I don't be ashamed to show them again.
So this, you got this. I know I showed this last time, so I do have duplicates of some of these now.
So, I still enjoy looking at them, though.
Yeah, the demon cover is pretty cool.
I know what the backstory is. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Knowing the story just makes the covers even better for me.
And then you got the Scream cover, because Scream is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Uh-oh. No! You froze, son.
Friday the 13th cover. And then 2 more of this, and like I said, I got another #1.
So you're freezing up, JP.
Got the #1 acetate cover. Same thing, it's just plastic in front of the thing. It was a 1 in 25 or some kind of incentive. So, anyways, that was pretty much everything I got since we done our last show. I still put out the haul videos because I enjoy doing them, and not everyone watches the live show, but a lot of people watch the haul videos, so you get to see it either way.
Yeah, nothing wrong with watching it on the rewind.
I don't know if you are into spec books or not, so I try, I try not to sell too many comics or do that sort of thing. I'm not really looking to go down that road, but sometimes when something pops, you just have to let it go, because I want to use that money to buy something that I actually do want. As I'm trying to build my, I have a particular book I'm trying to get for Something Is Killing the Children. It's one of those. It's number 3, the second printing, where she's sitting in the bathtub full of blood, and I'm just like, I'm obsessed with that cover. But it's like, it's just because I saw an article or an interview where the artist explained why he did that, and it just makes, like you said a few minutes ago, it just made everything change, right? It made that particular moment seem like more than it really would at surface value. Because you see her in a bathtub full of blood, you're just like, whatever. But once I learned, I became obsessed with that cover. But it's like a $400 book that people want, and I'm like, I need to save up for that. But anyway, so I sold a book this week. I showed it off one of the times. It was the Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, number 47. Somebody, I don't know why it took off. It was the last issue. I got it for $1, sold it for $41. I'm like, pretty good trade-off.
Well, that's what they always say, like the last issue is always hard to get a hold of.
Well, and I'm going to go back to that store and see if they have any more, because why not? Yeah. And then I saw another book popped recently, and I know I've shown this book to you and we laughed about it, but I got this at the Dallas Art Show a few months ago, but this thing it's up on auction right now. Because I got it for like $5, and now it's going for like $75, and I'm like, I have to sell that. It's crazy. Why would you not sell it? Because I guess they're doing a show or something.
Well, I got somewhere in my shit.
Well, I'm just gonna use that money because I just bought it because as a kid I saw that show. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched that show and played with the toys. The comic book really has no value to me. Now, if someone dropped off a Silverhawk unopened toy, then maybe I would be framing that thing.
I'll trade you.
Those are really pricey, by the way, because they're hard to find.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that's kind of what I have going on. If anyone is interested in Silverhawks, you can always hit me up on Instagram at allaboutcomics77. Message me. Auction ends tomorrow night. It's a really nice book. I think it's probably VF because it's got some of that weird interior page pinholes. It's just really bizarre, which I guess is a common thing. I reached out to my phoner friend and
like a print thing.
Yeah, it's just weird. It was weird. But anyways, you got one last thing you want to show off? So
I sure do. When I was on vacation, it was funny because JP sent me this text right before I was walking into a comic book store on my way back home. And I stopped and looked at the text. And once I saw what he said, he's like, man, you're going to dig this shit. And I immediately, tried to find it, and nobody had it. I checked on eBay, and eBay, they were already selling these things from anywhere from $30 to $75. I was like, fuck. And so I got on Amazon, and you guys may still be able to get on Amazon and get these for $18, if they still have anymore. But JP knows that I'm a huge Ghost fan. So apparently what they did is they did like a Batman death metal musician editions, and they have Lacuna Coil, Megadeth, but the one JP sent me was this motherfucker, and I had to pick it up.
That's really cool.
It's the Ghost version edition. So if you guys are, like I said, if you want to flip books, you could probably still get on Amazon and get these for $18. And flip them for $40. But
let me log into my Amazon account real quick.
Right?
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you got one because I know how big of a fan of Ghost you are. Because Well, at first, I honestly forgot. That was a while ago when I texted that to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I was saying when I was talking
Yeah.
about the shipping. I thought it was actually because this is in French. There's no American edition of this.
Okay.
There's like French, Italian, and German.
Yeah.
And
I
so
don't even remember when I came across that link or all the different bands, and I was like, Ghost, man, that's Pope's band. I gotta send this shit to him.
Yeah, but apparently that edition is only in like Europe.
Okay, that's interesting.
And so when I ordered it, they made it sound like it was coming from France, but when I finally got it, the address was from Canada.
Oh, very cool. Well, I'm glad you got one. That's awesome.
Oh, I got two.
I don't know if you guys are into the Whatnot app, but I did sign up and got a Whatnot account because I was thinking about maybe down the road here of doing auctions and stuff on there for books, but it's not. I want to wait till I get a nice following on there. So if you guys are into the Whatnot thing, you can follow me on there at all_about_comics. They'll have the same logo that I have on the screen here, the little avatar. But anyways, I haven't done anything on there yet because I want to wait till I get at least an established people that are interested in auctions before I jump into that world again. I used to enjoy doing that on YouTube, but it was a lot of work if memory serves.
I remember. I remember the days.
Yeah, those were the days. But yeah, it's a pretty cool app. I've been on there watching people, just different shows to see how they do it, because I was thinking of other things as well. I don't know what their percentages are or anything like that. So I just maybe down the road sell some comics, maybe not. Who knows? That's a lot of work. Selling cards is enough in my eBay store, and doing cons and stuff or shows. I call them shows and sports cards, cons and comics. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much all I got going on, man. Anything else you want to talk about? You want to talk about some Black Widow? Did you watch Black Widow yet?
Actually, I need to show something I can't believe I done.
Put your pants back on. Just you cannot be doing that. We will get banned. He's like, I'll show you the Iron Fist.
But anyways, I've been telling I like Tim Favero is a artist I've been following, and I had him do a commission of Bulma from Dragon Ball Z, and it is freaking awesome.
You would do Bulma, wouldn't you? My favorite lady character. I got Bulma. Bulma and that booty and booze.
Man, with the colors that he did in it, like, even showing it on here, like, those colors pop really, really good.
Yeah, it does. I like that blue.
So I think my next commission from him, I'm going to get Vegeta on the beach wearing a Badman t-shirt, drinking a beer. During the time when Vegeta had a mustache.
That's awesome. I have a whole stack of some beautiful. Let me get them over here. Some beautiful. Oh, here we go. You go. It may not be original art. It may not be a commission, but I got some Bulma for you.
Oh yeah.
That's the Bulma the Bunny Girl.
Put it on eBay, sucker. See what happens.
Dragon Ball Super.
Or is it already on eBay?
Huh?
So is it already on eBay?
No, these are all my personal collection.
Oh, okay.
I have a small Dragon Ball Super collection going on in cards that there are really some pretty cards, man. Like they put out some wicked sweet stuff.
Oh yeah.
So this one is Vegeta. This is a special rare. So, yeah, I dabble in the Dragon Ball Super cards because I think they're super.
I see what you did there. See, we know how to get clever on the show.
We just lost 4 subscribers because of that joke.
4 flashes was like, fuck this.
Yeah. But no, I got Supreme Kai. You know who Supreme Kai is from Dragon Ball Super? I dig that character a lot. There's a kind of a weird character called Rebellu. She's like a demon. Well, she's a demon chick. And then I discovered the wonderful world of Digimon. Yeah, you can see this and see why I got suckered into that. I'm like $3.
What does she turn into next?
Do what?
I said, what does she turn into next?
Right, she evolves into. And I had a guy I bought some hockey cards from. Actually, it might have been some Dragon Ball Super cards. Who knows? But he sent me this really cool Link card.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's goes for about $20 on its own. But I'm like, yeah, it's a pretty sweet card. I might have to send that in for the old PC as well. Get it graded. But anyways, that's that. I was hoping to go to the Cowtown show. It's a big Comic-Con coming up in August up in Dallas area, but it doesn't look like I'm going to make it. So my son starts playing football here pretty soon. It's my first time doing the whole sports dad stuff, you know. So
all right.
Yeah, he's pretty pumped,
buddy.
pretty pumped to play football. So I'm like, all right, man, let's do it.
What position is he playing?
We don't know yet. He this coming Saturday, he has his fitting. It's fitting day, and then the last week of July starts boot camp. They call it, and then we'll know. He really wants to be a wide receiver. That's the position he wants. He's been working really hard all summer, catching the ball, like just.
You better run.
He's pretty fast, so he's you know, he plays. They play a lot of football without pads in his neighborhood, so you know he's got a lot of bruises. I remember doing that crap as a kid too, though. You know, I broke my collarbone playing touch football. Exactly. But no, I'm pretty pumped for that. So it may slow down things a little bit with doing conventions and stuff, but it's all good. It's all. You know, it's all fun. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, I think we should probably be back in a couple weeks, right?
All right.
Possibly. But we'll see. But we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us, tuning in. It's good to see some familiar faces and some people we haven't seen in a while. Mr. Riggs, that's talking to you. Andy, that's talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys so much, and